Hello, hello, hello. What is up, you damn jerks? Oh, my screen's still green. Skytech6, good to see you. I love that opening, me too. We really owe Kester P a big thanks for making us that opening. Slothnator, hello. I love your sloth emote. It's so good. Let's see if we get our green screen back working. I totally forgot that I shut it off last time. Professional streaming 101. Always turn off your green screen for no reason. It looks like half of it's missing. Crap. Filters. Something I really want to get is the retractable green screen that Elgato makes now. I saw a couple of other kinds on Amazon that might be just as good. Which way am I? This way. But it seems like right now I use a pop-up green screen, so it's really difficult to put away and really difficult to take out. I want to eventually get one of those retractable ones. They're like 150, which is a lot. I just spent like 100 on my Stream Deck itself, and so getting another 150 streaming tool seems like an irresponsible choice. But let's get back to work on our monster capture prototype. I haven't actually gotten to do any work on it since the last stream. So I streamed on Wednesday, right? And then Thursday we released the winter update. Am I remembering the order of operations right? Yeah, yesterday we released the winter update. Wednesday we streamed the first prototyping of this game. And I wanted to work on it, but I didn't get a chance to do anything yet. So let's get to it. It's going to be a relatively short stream. I actually have a Christmas party at my house today. And so I got to go around 4 o'clock to help get everything set up for that. So that's in like an hour and a half. The Sloth stream. Sloth used to stream, yeah. Trying to get him on the stream worlds again. It'd be really fun to have a full-on Shotgun Farmers dev quad stream. One cube is me, one cube is Sloth, one cube is Dennis, and the other cube is me again. Oh my goodness, Slothnator with 34 freaking months. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the gift subs you give out as well. I really appreciate the support. You're amazing. MS Gamer, how's it going? Time for more Quasimon. Damn right. Damn right. What is that emote? Oh, I love it. You have a Christmas... Wait, is that a Christmas Bok Bok? Is that a Christmas chicken emote? I love it. It's amazing. So quick refresher on what we did last time on Dragon Ball Z. Actually don't remember. I think it's broken. I'm not sure what we did at the very end there, but whatever we did at the end of stream. So I remember we made the guy move around, right? We got this guy, we turned off his animations. And if I pressed 1, I would switch to the dog. But now, when I switch to the dog, it keeps moving the guy. So I don't know how we broke something right before stream ended. Not sure. So we'll figure that out. If I switch back, I only move the guy. So I'm guessing the input for the guy is just not getting set right. I did see when I reopened Unity 2019 that my prefab was messed up and there was some stuff missing here on the prefab. So we probably should clean this up anyway. Right now the dog is not actually being instantiated or spawned or anything. It's just being made from the scene. So we probably want to make it so that it actually spawns it correctly. So let's make a folder here. We're going to call this monsters. And we'll call this guy monster, or let's call this wolf protomon. Wolf protomon. And we're going to make it a prefab in monsters. So let's delete this other one. And we're going to take Wolf Protomon out of this. Actually, I'm going to make a prefabs folder. Did I accidentally close my music at some point? I consider it almost not streaming music at all because I think Twitch has been a lot more strict with their copyright music muting policy. But I got this like copyright free thing on YouTube. I just play that. Okay, so we're going to call this prefabs. This is, for me, an easy way to edit prefabs without having to constantly, I guess, but though now I guess you can just open them here, right? Okay, but it doesn't open it in the scene view. Oh, it does. Oh, okay. All right, so we don't have to do this anymore. I forgot they made the new prefab workflow a lot easier. Okay, so we're going to delete Wolf Protomon. So the player is now missing that. Open up VizStud. Anyone see the new Star Wars yet? I've been hearing some pretty not so great things about it. I don't know anything that happened in the movie, but the reviews don't seem too positive. Okay, so I'm going to make a monster inventory. Player inventory, monster inventory. Yes, well, like a monster inventory and item inventory. Monster inventory? Is that what we would call it? It sounds like that's the inventory for a monster. Your friend said it sucked. Damn, that's so sad. It's the last Star Wars movie in this saga, and it's supposed to be bad. It's like the last 2 or 3 Star Wars movies. Oh, damn. Guess you don't care for it. Monster inventory sounds like it should be a monster's inventory, but I really mean it's the player's inventory of monsters. If we come up with a better name for it, I guess we can rename it eventually. All right, so we're going to have a public array of monster controllers. Can't be as bad as Cats. Cats looks amazing. That's my movie of the year. It's my all-time favorite movie of the year. If your friends say they like how the ending is handled in regards to the characters, okay, okay. So we'll say current monsters. I don't know why I made an array. I want to make it a list. Then here we'll say public void get monster int index equals 0. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right. If index is greater than or equal to current monsters dot count. Current monsters equals null. Or index is greater than the current monsters dot count. Oops. Then return null. I should return a monster controller. Otherwise, return current monsters at index. That's how we'll get one of the monsters in our thing. And we'll say public void. What do we want to call it? Like on respawn, I guess. Spawn lead monster. So we'll say when a player spawn their first monster to follow them. Not sure Disney will end this at some point. They pay a lot for the rights. They have to milk that space now. Oh yeah, I'm sure they're gonna start a new saga. I think that's why they're calling this the last saga. So they could leave the Skywalkers behind and Rey and all these new characters behind and start a whole new saga from episode 1. And they're probably gonna do another 8 episode or 9 episode arc. I guess it was 9, right? 4 plus 4 is 8, 9, 5? I don't know. They're gonna do another one, I'm sure. I've been watching The Mandalorian. I liked it at first, the new Star Wars TV show. I liked it, and then I really didn't like it, and now I'm just like, I'm okay with it. Player responds on the first monster to follow them. Only monster, okay. If current monsters dot count. I don't have to worry about this being null because it's public. Current monsters dot count equals 0. Then return. Conut? Conut? Oh my god, is that a Baby Yoda emote? Gran Yoda? And then we're gonna say monster controller first equals get monster at 0. If first Then we're going to say first.spawn. And then we're going to have private transform our monster follow spawn locator. We'll also have our monster summon locator. That's where the monster is going to go when we summon them, and this is where the monster is going to go when we, I guess it's more of a desummon locator. So we're going to spawn our monster to summon the desummon locator off position, and the rotation of that same locator. Now what's interesting is going to be a lot of situations we have to figure out eventually where, like, what happens if, you know, the place you want to summon your monster to is in front of a wall, and we'll have to do all those kind of calculations later. We'll like raycast to it and make sure there's actual valid position. And if not, I guess we'll just spawn the monster under you or something. We'll have to find like the best place around the player to spawn the monster. But for now, we'll just spawn at this locator. And yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. And then we'll have public monster controller. Let's rename this to my monsters. We can call this one current monster. We'll say current monster equals first.spawn bloop de bloop de bloop de bloop de bloop de bloop. Rocking the Skyhook shirt. Oh yeah. So like 5 or 6 years ago, I made a bunch of these on my own. So I bought these t-shirts from Michael's, which is like an art supply store. I bought a screen printing kit, so like the ink, the big screen thing, and I made a Skyhook screen. And I printed t-shirts, backpack, like string backpacks, something else. One other item, I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it's a towel or something stupid. And I just like screen printed all these things and let them dry for a conference I went to, and I was making Skyhook. I had a job back then, so I could spend money for no reason. So I didn't actually have them printed. I printed them myself just to see if I could do it. And it was a ton of work, and it was not worth it. In the future, I would just print them somewhere else. No, I never saw the one you had saw. I didn't know it came already. I haven't seen it. You mean the Shotgun Farmers one, right? Hey, where's my water? I done lost it. I done lost it. So we're gonna move some of these player controller functions of summon monster and desummon monster over to our monster inventory. That's interesting. No, sorry, we're not gonna do that. We're going to call this monster inventory because this still has to call these things. Okay. What's up, Einstein? How's it going? Okay, so we got our monster inventory. We're going to get rid of this my monster field here and this current monster field. Those are going to come from the monster inventory. So when we start, right now it says desummon monster. We're actually going to call monster inventory.spawn lead monster. Why does Visual Studio hate me so much? What's up, Dr. Argus? How's it going? Good to see you, dude. This a new game? Potentially. Potentially. Okay, so if we press Alpha 1, then we summon our current my monster, and we're going to say private monster controller, my monster, and then we're going to get return monster inventory dot current monster, just as a shortcut, because I'm sure we're gonna have to call my monster a lot more in the script. So we no longer do that. Input, update target character, next. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so that all works. Here's how we desummon it. So now why does my input control both players? Show me what you got. Well, I don't have anything since last stream. So we just have the character moving around, the monster moving around. So now I'm trying to create a thing where we actually spawn the monster as a prefab when the game starts. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, I haven't worked on the game at all outside of stream. So we're doing it all live. Oof, that beautiful compile time. Oh man, Slothnator wrote the best script. For Shotgun Farmers, he made a script that will make the editor say jobs done from Warcraft 3 whenever it's done compiling, which is really helpful in Shotgun Farmers because the compile time is so long that often I'll let the Unity compile and then go and do something else. And now it'll make a jobs done sound, which is so cool. Okay, so we're gonna go resources, monster. My monsters, we're gonna add this wolf protomon. We're gonna put some empty thingies. This is gonna be a summon locator. It's gonna be desummon locator. Channel, 990 channel points, nice. The channel points thing is really cool. Okay, I'm gonna remove all of the, we added a bunch of script, a bunch of code for the Unity navigation system. I'm actually gonna get rid of that. Because it is not gonna work for this game. Oh, is that why? Because the player's actually missing their nav mesh agent? I guess both prefabs are? It must have not. Please don't tell me that's how 2019 handles it. If you don't save a prefab when you close Unity, does it go away? That's what it looks like happened. What's up, Volt Killer? Monster Farmers. I thought about calling it Monster Farmers so that I could tie it into Shotgun Farmers. However, there's already a game called Monster Farmer. I was like, damn it. I know it's not that creative, but it would have been awesome to be able to call this game Monster Farmers. I guess I could call it something else Farmers. Why tie it in? Just because it'd be fun to tie the names together. It wouldn't actually be tied into the game, but it would be fun to tie the names together. Like, I found my whole career is only making games with Farmer at the end of it, you know? Like, Sailboat Farmers and Pirate Farmers and Goldfish Farmers. Trying to find a name, I think its name is painful. Yeah, you just got to make it up. Just got to make a bunch of sounds. I got really lucky with Shotgun Farmers because it was just two strange words put together. Sky Farmers, they farm clouds. Yeah, Shotgun : game name, done. Okay. Why is my character controller exposed here? I don't really want it exposed. Oh, because it is used, right? I wonder if the whole my paradigm is actually something people don't like. I enjoy it because it's like my code is talking to me. It's like, this belongs to me. Leave me out of this. So I'm making these, oops, private variables so they're not in the editor. I could have also just hit you hide inspector, but this is safer code. Shotgun hooks. I like it, Alien. I like it. Shotguns with hooks, or your hook with a shotgun. Add the grappling hook shotgun to shotgun farmers. Current character, character camera, current monster. Oh yes, I also put the camera inside of the player. Oh no, I need that in the inspector. Never mind. Okay, so all this is fine. Let's see what happens. Okay, he spawned over there, which is not what I said, but now I can still control him, so he is mine. Why did he spawn to my left when I very obviously told him to spawn to my right? Why are you missing? What? 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 Why is this thing missing a character controller? Your hook is a shotgun that has like 8 hooks at once. Could be cool. Really, it's just like a grappling hook. Why? Where does it even come from? So on start, example character controller applies it. Oh, because I'm summoning monster on awake. Spawn lead monster. Maybe this is happening before. Shouldn't this happen in awake anyway? Hashtag idea guy, I love it. So the other day, I was working on that big Shotgun Farmers deadline. I think it was like Sunday or Monday. I can't remember. I think it was Monday. We're sitting here. I've been working since like 7 a.m. I think it was like around 10 a.m. And I was so thirsty. And I was just super duper thirsty. And I refused to get up for some reason. I'm just going to do one more thing and I'm going to get up and get water. I'm going to do one more thing and then I'm going to get water. I'm going to do one more thing and then I'm going to get water. And I just kept on doing one more thing, and it would take so long to compile, then it'd be a problem, and I'll try to fix it. I just kept procrastinating getting water. It's really dumb. Don't ever do this. I just kept procrastinating getting water over and over and over. Finally, I got up, and I was like, it's time to go get water. Went into the kitchen, couldn't find my cup that I usually use for water at my desk. Looking for it everywhere. Can't find it. Come back to my desk, and there it is, sitting next to my keyboard, full of water, because when I started working in the morning, I was like, oh, let me make sure I have water for the workday. So I should keep it right on my desk. So that whole time that I was freaking out, trying to get one more thing, I was gonna get up and get water. It was right in front of me. I did not see it because I just had code blinders on trying to solve this problem. And that is my life. How is your life going? Why isn't it summoning here? It should be summoning in front of me or behind me. Why is this happening? Please. Before update? What the F does that mean? Am I not summoning my monster right in front of me? Monster desummon located at position. Oh, maybe it's colliding with me? Just put it way back there. Gets up for water? Yeah. You know why I was telling that story? Because I just realized I still haven't gotten up for water and I'm thirsty. Are you shooting the full-time indie life, 9 to 5, or just whatever you want? I used to do whatever I want. I've been trying to do a healthier lifestyle now. So I start usually around 8 in the morning. So I wake up at like 7. I wake up at like 6:30 or 7, depending on the day. I start around 8, and I try to work till like 5 or 6, depending on the day. And if it's like a big, like, I take like a 1 hour break in the middle, so like an hour break for lunch or whatever. But if there's like a big patch or update coming out, then I might work later. But usually around 5 or 6, I'll stop working, and my girlfriend comes home by then, and so then I try to like go be a human or go to the gym or cook dinner or something. Some days I might end earlier if I'm burnt out. Some days I might end later. I'm flexible with how long and how little I want to work, but I try to at least do. What did I do wrong? Yeah, I was living a pretty unhealthy indie lifestyle before I launched Shotgun Farmers, and so I'm trying to improve that because I feel like it wasn't a good way to live. You know what? What the hell does non-serialized mean? They're not an awake function? Here. Just gonna... put this in there. You work nights now? Nice. Doesn't help me sleep well with that. Plus indie. Yeah, I know the feeling. I was doing nights when I first started out. What's strange though is like because I was doing something that I think I really enjoyed, I felt more rejuvenated the next day because I was excited to get back to it. But that middle part when I had to go into work was definitely tough. But I'd highly recommend, like, don't feel like you have to push yourself where you're only sleeping like 3-4 nights a week. Try to get some sleep, because if you die of health reasons because you tried to become indie, it's not gonna be worth it. It just spawns to my left. What's your position? 000, you damn wolf. I got the null fixed though. Just gonna move you on my own. Agree that my spawn function doesn't. Oh, you know what? I can't just move it, can I? Shoot. I remember that being a problem with the way this move character, yeah, the way this character controller works. I can't just move the transform because the character controller is going to override it. So I have to actually move the motor. And then it'll move to that position. Code during your DJ. Okay, it's always dead here. Nice. If anybody asks, I won't say that I heard that from you. All right, there you go. Now he's behind me. Hey, little buddy. Good job. You too, little buddy. Thanks. This looks like the most prototypey thing in the world right now, doesn't it? Actually, I want his material. Go in here. Where's your body? Oh, there you are. Wolf Light. I want them to have matching materials. Now I want to change it to like this is more prototypey. It's all white ghost materials. So there's two things I want to focus on next. It's either getting them animated or getting them AI'd. So, okay, I have two now. It's important to me that the monster follows you because that's a big part of the game. I got to fix the min angle. I think this should be the distance of the camera. Probably. That's too big. So yeah, I want to get them animated so it doesn't feel like a piece of garbage anymore. And I also want to get them following each other, which is going to require either using Unity's nav system or implementing A star. And I think I might as well just start using A star. Instead of using a placeholder AI system, I should just start using the one that I plan to use for the game, which is the A star asset that I got. Was he following last stream? He was with, so I plugged in Unity's nav mesh agents. The problem is it didn't work. So they would move, they would follow, but then it couldn't. Basically, I was hacking it in that I would turn off their character controller and then turn on the navigation. But when you turn the character controller back on, it would snap them to where, oh, wait. I have an idea. Because we just learned about this function, right? Motor.move. What if I turn on the navigator, turn off the character controller, let them move to that spot, and then right before I turn the navigator off, call this function to move the character controller over there also? Potentially. Let's see. That will save us a bunch of time. I'll figure out the speeds later. Okay, so we were going to do... This goes in the actor controller. Okay, so let's plug all this code back in. I'm going to rewrite it because I want to write a little bit cleaner than I did last time. Because I want to make it so that it's easy to replace this when I do switch over to the A star asset. But since I don't know how that asset works, right now it would actually take longer, I think. Oh, what am I doing? It's right here. So we're going to do this only if we have a follow target and our navigator is enabled. And we set the destination and update. And then here when we start following, so nav.enabled equals true. Stop following. So before we set this to true, we're going to say character controller dot motor dot move character. We're going to move it to our navigator dot transform dot local position. Or I guess just our local position. Maybe that'll work. So I'm trying to use local position more than use regular position. I used to do that a lot. I do that a lot in my Unity dev, and I've learned recently positions actually using transform that position actually takes longer on the CPU than transfer that local position because Unity has to convert the world space position or the local has to convert the transform that position to a local position to actually move a transform, and so it's actually cheaper to use local position. That only works if you're moving the root object, of course. We're also going to try to stay aware of how big our hierarchies get, because another big lesson I learned from Shotgun Farmers when I was doing performance improvements for consoles, the bigger your hierarchy of any object that moves in Unity, the more expensive it is by a lot. So you want to try to keep your hierarchies as little as possible. Anything that doesn't move in the player, we can just move to a different, we can just move it outside of the transform. And it can just be in the scene, but doesn't have to actually move with the player all the time. I didn't summon a monster. What? I thought I had... Oh, I didn't do my checks for Nav Mesh Agent. Let's do void, enable navigator. We'll do if navigator. So we can just swap that function out when we have our future navigation systems in the game. Yeah, this prototype's not even gifable until we can get them animating. Oh, goodbye. Oh, you're in the ground. Okay, goodbye. Well, that was nice. Interesting. I think it's because of this line. What's up, Yikes? How's it going? Damn it. What's wrong with you guys? Hey, where's my... Oh, is it because I don't have a navigation? I did all this, I swear. I did it on stream. Where is it all? That's really strange. I know I baked the navigation last stream. I see.
Bakes Nav Mesh.
Dwarven Jester, thank you for the 100 bucks. That Nav Mesh is pretty delicious. Oh, it's because the Wolf's got colliders on it again. That must be, maybe that's why? What? Yeah, so like, things that I'm changing to the prefabs isn't saving. This is the price I pay for being on a beta version of Unity. Track L foot, step trigger, spear collider? Who are you people? It's interesting. What does this do? This came with the asset, I think. Steps manager has track. Steps audio on trigger enter. Yeah, so this is actually an incredibly expensive way to do footsteps, and that's using a trigger collider and detecting every single time the foot hits the ground. Something a lot cheaper, which we'll do in the future, is using a raycast to see if the foot hits the ground, and then we'll do our footsteps that way. Okay, now they're on the floor. And he comes to me. If I switch to him, I come to him. Okay. And if I switch back, All right, so it looks like our motor thing is working. Something interesting to do is going to be actually having the camera lerp. Oh gosh, they're both going to each other. Is going to be having the camera lerp. Right now it just kind of snaps between our two targets. Starting a project commercials on a beta engine build? Yeah, mainly because 2019.3 is supposed to be out in full release in like January or something. So I figured I might as well start it in here. I mean, this game's not going to be releasing for quite some time. Quite some time, I imagine. Stopping distance, let's say 4. We can probably set all this up in code later. Make a shader that fakes the animation? Oh, interesting. What do you mean? I literally didn't do anything. I didn't change anything. Did I? How does this have a collider? What? Oh, this is a child. I think this is a child prefab. How the hell do I make this? All those things we just did is still, I don't... Who are you people? All these colliders are still here. What just happened? Did nothing change just change? See, this is a prefab of a prefab of a prefab. This is not a beta thing. This is how Unity 2019 works, or 2018. Oh, footprints. Yeah, that's actually something cool to be at too. I think the system might also do footprints. Who knows? All I know is it's doing it poorly. Which, like, most assets are great, but they also usually do things fairly unperforming because it's just made for like a demo with one wolf, and it would work great for a game with just one wolf in it. Okay, so now that prefab is a child of Wolf Protomon, which should not have any colliders in it. See it? I don't understand how this sub-prefab thing works. Dev F1 scale with walker animation instead of checking when feet actually touch the ground at all times. That's a good point, but the problem with that is you don't know, how do you know what material the foot is hitting? So like the foot could be hitting stone, especially if it's a quadruped, like the front feet could be hitting stone, the back feet could be hitting grass, etc. Or do you just do like one check down and just pick one of them? Switch every once in a while? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I've never worked with Fmod. That'd be interesting to learn. Bye, guys. See you later. I don't understand. Don't understand. Still has these colliders. I don't know how to remove them. This prefab system makes no effing sense. How do I make this not be a prefab? Is that too much to ask? Unpack. There. You're never going to be a prefab again. Yeah, Wise and Fmod are like competitors, right? I think they both do pretty much the same thing. Oh, thank the wolf kings and queens. Alright, so now my dude follows him and he stops short of him. And I'll follow and he'll follow me. There you go. Alright, now let's do animations, because I think that'll be the thing this game really needs to not feel like hot garbage. So let's decrease my camera zoom. Default distance, let's say 4. The next distance of 6. I'm curious to see if I can, so I have an asset called RPG character animations, and I'm curious if I can actually apply those animations to this humanoid easily. Oh, I didn't change the rotation. Also, he doesn't follow me when he starts out. So monster inventory. After I spawn lead monster, I should summon or desummon monster. What did I say was happening? Oh, I'm not rotating them. So that's an active controller, I guess. Here, when I reset the motor. Is it going to be called rotate character? Okay. So let's go look over here. So I have this project called Asset Dump, and it's where I dump all of my assets. And in here, I imported... is it this one? No, that's Ice and Snow. Is it this one? Nope, that's Walter the Wolf. Here we go, RPG character animation pack. So I try not to import full assets into my game all the time because a lot of times they're just effing huge and they have a lot of stuff I don't need. So I pick and choose what I want to import into them. So let's go look at the sword animations. Oh yeah, this guy's a tough guy. Look at him. Oh, take that, sword. Okay, so these are just all attack animations. What? Oh, here we go. That's a really, really serious... Oh, you guys can't, it's behind my head. Here, let me move the inspector over here. Just put it here because all we're looking at the animations. That's a really serious idol. It's like, I got this. I'm exhausted, but I got this. This is also folder Unity keeps all the assets you've downloaded in. Well, when you download packages, Unity will put them into the package area now in your folders. But when you download some regular assets, it'll still just put it into your games folder, which makes the repo grow bigger. So like this RPG animation asset comes with 1,060 animations. And so our repository size just grows astronomically for no reason. Yeah, I wanted to do an armed idol, but I guess I'll just do the non-armed idol. Because the armed idol looks way too serious. I thought about giving the player like a sword or an axe, because we're also going to do chopping down trees. Probably relatively soon. Oops. What am I looking for? Unarmed? Is that a folder? Here we go. Idle. Oh, he's ready to punch you in the face. Is it just like a standing animation? Goodness gracious. Oh, here we go. Relax. Okay, that's more like a regular human person. It's just doing his thing and then idle crouch. Oh, this is when he's like proposing to his monster. Oh, it's actually be great for like petting and stuff. Yeah. Activate. Oh, hey. That's good. Slurp. Ah, yes. Laying down. In WoW, isn't that what you're... No, you sit down, right? When you're resting in WoW? Unsheath dual backs. Unsheath left hips. Oh yeah, take it out of your hips. So we got walk. And then, wait. What? Where's the running animations? What a strange organization. It's probably unarmed run. Here we go. Here are all the runnings. See, run. Let's roll. Yeah, we also want to do rolling, right? Run forward. Okay. So I'm going to grab these. Roll forward, roll backward, roll left, roll right, run backwards, run back left, back right, run forward, forward left, forward right, run left, run right, and then let's start with those. Yeah, a lot of rolling options. I mean, I think it helps the games feel better the more animation stuff you have. We'll call this folder, what is it called? RPG something? RPG character. So all the asset stuff's grouped together. Yeah, for a Sonic one, where's the roll loop? Here it is. Oh yeah. Oh, that's smooth. Oh look, revive. I'm good. These are really good. It's too bad they're like, you know, they're made for a character with like no fingers and stuff. So, I mean, eventually we'll probably reanimate all of our own stuff. But for now, this will be great for our prototyping, I think. Oh yeah, we need jumping, right? Because jumping is ridiculous. Let's search for what we got for jumping. Axe jump, bow jump, crossbow jump, spear jump, stuff like that. We're just going to do that with, we'll use a blend layer so the upper body can have different animation than the lower body. I'm not going to make 20,000 different jumps. Oh, jump flip. Oh, yeah. I don't know. This is like 30 or something, this animation pack. Sometimes it's really shocking how cheap an asset can be. I found a really good sound effects pack that we're probably going to get eventually, and it was only like 20. I didn't buy it yet, but I was listening to it today, and it has like all kinds of footprints and monster sounds and animal sounds and nature sounds. I was like, hell yeah, I'll take it. Well, I guess I didn't take it, but hell yeah, I'll take it. I'll put it on my wish list. Okay, so now we have jump, walk. Oh, we want to get walk. I don't know why I think it should search before. Shooting walk. Here we go. Walk. Walk slow. Why is there a walk female? We should just make our character walk like that all the time. I don't know why games feel like they have to have these explicit female hip side to side animations. I mean, come on. How many females do you know that walk like this, especially when they're in a combat situation? Every human I know walks like a normal human. Yeah, absolutely crucial to any project. I mean, I could not make the games I make without my assets. One of my favorite things in the world is that if you play Slime Rancher, a multi-million-dollar, hugely successful indie game, and you look up at the sky, it's the exact same sky in Shotgun Farmers. Jennifer walk. As I say, so much more money compared to hiring friends for specific things. Yeah, or I mean, more importantly, so much money than spending that time doing it yourself and fixing it. You're fixing the issues yourself and making it cross-platform yourself. Yeah, I think a lot of developers and haven't realized yet that you can share animations between genders and it will look just fine. Female animations don't have to be like overly crazy, mega exaggerated and sexualized. Except for this staff walk, which is just the same as a regular walk, but the hand's kind of out. I love it. Look at they're holding shopping bags. Okay, doing anything else? Walking, jumping, dodge rolling, running. Oh, the summon one. Didn't I have a good, there was a good summon one. I think it was in the, crap, which group was that in? Relaxed? Activate. This could work well for sending your monster out, right? There's another one that's also pretty good. I think it's a spell one. Cast, maybe? Oof. Wow. I don't know what that is. Oh, lightning storm. These are strange. Oh, look, summon. Oh. You're like actually summoning a giant monster. Oh, look at this. It's like summoning something scary and giant. Never see new digital card games using deck generator asset for their AI, and that makes me feel good. Deck generator. Wait, isn't that your asset? How's that doing? Okay, I guess I was wrong about the casting animations. Dude, these cast animations are freaking awesome. Something better than Itchworks? Wait, remind me what Itchworks was again? Where's my Chrome? Itchworks, Unity. Is going to share games. Integrating this framework into your game is super simple. They're very short setups, which our document here will walk you through. There you'll have to access numerous amounts of. Wait, did I own this already? I can't remember. The duelist team setup? That's amazing. Oh, my green screen's gone. Whatever. Oh yeah, so this was so I could do. I remember when you made this now. Yeah, it's like a Steamworks version for Itch, so I can use Itch and load in people's account IDs and avatars and stuff, making a game. Yeah. This will be really handy because I think we're going to be doing our pre-alpha on Itch again, like the olden days. I don't know if there's any other, like any better solutions than doing it on Itch. Yeah, I might own it. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm happy to support you again. Oh, it's free? Oh, it's a demo. Okay. I clicked on the button and I just downloaded it. I was like, what? It didn't ask for any monies. On the asset store, let's see. What is your minimum requirements? 5.0 or higher. Nice. I could use it in 5.6. Yeah, I probably won't try it out. Look at this crazy sun glare. I probably won't be using it for a while, but once we get into that early mega alpha stage, it'll be really helpful. I lost the piece of paper I was using to make my tent, my webcam tent. Oh, use a napkin. Professional streamer. Using a napkin to hide the sun from my lens. What's up, Dr. Java? How's it going? Shotgun Farmer Mod? That's not a bad name. I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's import all these animations. We probably should have at least checked if one works before I import all of them, huh? Responsible. Got a new toothbrush today. Actually, I got two toothbrushes. One red and one blue. You know, one for my teeth and one for my butt. So how... Ironically, I've used Mechanism. I've not actually ever applied more animations to the same type of character. Okay, so we've got our player animator. I just delete all your stuff. Locomation. It's a good name. Animation, RPG character. Did I really not get an idle animation? Pote Tortoise, Beat. Oh my god, these veggie monster names, I love it. Although Ooblets kind of already has this beat on that front. Really brilliant idea for a it's actually a monster farming game. Where your monsters are vegetables and you farm them. Or your monsters are plants and you farm them. Okay. So can I just do this? What'll happen? I don't know. All right. What happened to him? Do I have to like do some sort of thing? Humanoid? Then do you have to be like humanoid or something? All right, I think it's working. It's not looping, but I think it was working. Let's see, which of these animations need to loop? I guess just the running ones. The walking ones. Oh, okay. You can't loop them all. You can't click on loop. Okay. Let's just do the ones we need right now. We're going to do walk, run forward. What? Oh, run forward. And we'll do run backward. And let's put the walk in here. Let's just say if vertical greater than 0 and vertical less than 0. Parn snipe, that's great. Very stuff besides farming your game. After seeing that, I was like, I can't get close to what they're doing. Yeah, they are. Oh, I have to do it for all of them? Come on. There we go. Humanoid. Okay. Save project. I guess save scene. Maybe I haven't been saving my scene. That's why I lost the nav mesh. On the idle animation, his feet move. I don't even like this animation. But it's fine. It gets the job done. I gotta figure out how to make the movement. So, okay, this is not gonna work. We need a blend tree. I think I have to watch a tutorial because I forgot how blend trees work. And the blend tree is going to be horizontal and vertical, right? 2D simple directional. Horizontal and vertical, and it's going to be run, what? Oh, I got to put it over here. So it's like run left, run right. Hey. Run right. There we go. Run left. Hey, look at this guy. Run forward. Run backward. So this is run right should be when X is positive, left is when X is negative, forward is when Y is positive, and backward is when Y is negative. Oops. And if I move my guy around, he should blend between walking side to side, running forward. These look god awful. Am I doing this wrong? Or maybe just rig is just awful. I don't know. How do I decide movement? Actually, doesn't this thing have an animator? Oof, I guess it took a really long time to load it. Where is your animator? Okay, so they go from here and relaxed, idle, conversation, actions, just movement. Okay, so movement is based on... What the hell? Oh, here you are. So moving, if moving is true... Oh, it doesn't even use a blend tree. Of course. Probably will for armed. These are a lot of subtrees, but it makes sense, I guess. Oh, it doesn't actually use the side-to-side movement? Oh. Oh. Wow. Wow. Yeah, fancy anim trees are very scary. Trying to understand how it gets in and out of this tree. Exits. So it just says moving true or false. Well, no exit time, because that means it's going to wait for this animation to finish before it goes to the next one. We actually have to do that in our animator. Let's say this is not correct because currently we're using their velocity. Eventually we're going to want to actually use player input because velocity could be like them getting pushed by something and we don't want to make it seem like they're trying to walk when they're being like knocked away by an explosion. What's up, Jordan Kid? How's it going? Monster capture game, never heard of it. This is exactly what I want. Look at his foot. Move over, Game Freak. We got a funky right foot. Come along, Wolfmon. Oh, he doesn't look at me. I guess he does. Sometimes he does. Or if he gets close to me, he stops looking at me. He's just like, I'm good. I'm looking at you, so... I mean, I already got close to you, so I don't really care which way you go now. You can just kind of go around him and he'll just not care. All right, so should we submit this to GDC for a booth at E3? How does it feel contributing to a game genre that glorifies animal fighting? I feel proud. This is why I'm kind of annoyed at myself for spending so much time with these assets, because this would have been a lot faster if I just made my own prototype character and made my own prototype animations and just like didn't bother with all this. But at least we got to have some fun. Oh, I guess I'm standing on top of it now. Ready for early access. Ship it. You're right. Where's my Steam shipping button? Yeah. That's the thing. That was an awkward sight. Yeah, just a little. All right, but like I said, I actually can't stream very long today, so I do have to get going, but I will see you guys next time, and potentially we'll actually have better animations by then. I think I'm just going to abandon using this animation pack and just make my own stuff. I want to just make like a cube character similar to that wolf, just for the prototype, and then make my own animation. So we're going to need tons of custom stuff that's not going to be available in different asset packs. So we've done messing with asset packs, lesson learned, and we learned it together. If you enjoyed the show so far, make sure you hit that follow button. And if you hated the show, and if you hate animations, then you should subscribe. Because for every person who subscribes, I will remove one animation from this game. But yeah, I do have to get going. We are throwing a Christmas party here at my house, and so I have to go and put on my Santa costume, my fake beard, and eat a lot of cookies to get ready. All that pent-up sympathy for farm animals is finally being released. Yeah, Shotgun Farmers was actually a purposeful stepping stone to a game about killing animals from a game about peaceful animals. Let's go see who's streaming out in the stream world so we can show them some love. Maybe someone's making some games out there. Thanks, SkyTech. Hope you guys have a good holidays time if you do run any holidays. There won't be any stream on Monday or next Wednesday, but we'll be back to streaming the following week in our normal schedule. Let's find out who is making some games. Oh, Mike and Principal streaming. Let's go show him some support. So grab that raid message. What's up, Dr. Argus? I've been muted most of the time, but wanted to let you know again how much I'm glad you're back. Oh, thanks, Doctor. I appreciate it. You were muted? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mute you. Grab that raid message. Let's go show some love to Mike in Principal, who's working on Thrusty Ship. Really cool puzzle game. Until then, I will see you guys next stream. Have a happy holidays, and whatever you do, try not to die before I get back. Goodbye.